I'm officially getting nervous. I'm about to step into Mike's Smokehouse. And, just nervous. Corey texted me this morning and he said, be sure to be direct with him. Tell him what you're going to do and what it's going to cost. And, I'm just a little bit scared. So I want to make this video to show you what I do to get rid of that. To just, look, you have two parts of your brain. One is geared towards opportunity, and that side of the brain only sees opportunity and it goes and grabs it. The other side wants to prevent bad shit from happening. I don't want to prevent anything. I just want to see the opportunity. So this is what I do. I want to have a piercing inner voice, one that just says, this is going to be an amazing fucking pitch. I have no doubt this is going to be fucking great. I am going to change this guy's life starting right now. When I walk in that door, Corey and Mike's life are going to be changed forever. Their business is going to be changed forever. I have some awesome small little tips for them. I have a system that I can just plug them into and it's going to work. And I'm just the kind of guy who likes to just get shit done. Just get it done, do what's effective, and that's what we're going to do. This is going to be an amazing fucking pitch. This is going to be legendary. This is going to be my second client. And right after this, I'm going to go do 5 more pitches. Again and again and again until we win. That's what I do. It's that piercing inner voice. No doubt, no self-pity. This is going to be amazing.
All right, what would you believe that we would see as a difference in our metrics? What's a measurable that I can say after 90 days? What do you think the results of this are going to be? What can we say at the end of the 90 days is different from what we have now so that we can say that this is successful and this has a value to our company?
Well, I'd like to first ask you which of the metrics are most important to you. Some people are much more about the brand. Some people are much more about how many people click get directions to the store.
What do you think our metric is?
The people that come in the restaurant. How
People
many
that come
people that
in.
we drive?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
okay, perfect.
That's right.
I would say within the first 90 days, you will see a lot more of the metrics that are page, you'll see a giant increase in page views, photo views, reviews, people leaving those. And I would say, probably within the 3 to 6 months is when you'll see a lot more people, brand new page visitors. Mm-hmm. And 6 to 12 months, I think, is when you're going to see a lot more people. The metric you're looking for is getting directions to the store.
Right. Do you have our current metrics? Can you see what those are?
Without being an admin to your Google My Business page, no.
Okay.
But if we set that up, then yes.
Really well.
Okay. Here's one thing I wanted to add on those that makes it a little bit more complicated. Basically, a rule of thumb with all of these platforms is they're going to keep raising you up if you keep customers on their platform.
Right.
So, if we have an Uber Eats order, we don't necessarily want to send them to Google. We would love for them to review on Uber Eats and leave us a review there. And same thing if
So you have to be careful how you do that.
Yeah, and you maybe want to have a couple different stacks of cards that.
I follow you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Something to think about, and I'm not sure our point of sale system can adapt to that if we do a QR code on a receipt.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure it can have 2 different names. We'll have to work on that.
Okay.
That's why I like an external postcard.
Yeah, but these are good things to think about. And this isn't like tomorrow. This is where this. But I kind of like the whole idea of the digital brand, and am already thinking about digital-only brands in other parts of the city. I have 2 other restaurants, and I'll throw this out there to you. If we're successful here, the other 2 restaurants are on the table,
Okay.
but not to start with.
Understood.
I want to prove that this works and it has value to me, and that it has value to the company. And if it does, the other 2 restaurants are on the table.
Awesome.
And those 2 restaurants are much bigger. You know, the one in the tavern, we built out from a shell. You know, it was $700,000 to build it out. It was ridiculous.
Which tavern?
Beautiful
Mike's
place.
Tavern.
Okay, gotcha.
Mike's Tavern at the corner of 153.
Yeah, so we've got us, the Smokehouse, Mike's Tavern, and then
Mike's
Mike's Hole in the Wall. which is
Oh, I know Mike's. That's right across from my home.
That's ours.
Yeah.
That's ours.
Okay. Gotcha.
So
That's awesome.
that's a busy place.
Yeah.
bar run.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
a
a
bar
bar.
run.
Yeah.
So
And then the tavern is a little nicer. And then we got the smoke.
You know what? I was actually going to go visit Mike's Hole in the Wall. So I had a couple other ideas there, but we'll.
that's me.
Yeah.
and that's the meat that I'm holding out for the future.
Okay.
Because again, if we're successful here, let's be successful in all 3.
Okay. That sounds like a plan.
Let's do it. Let's start. When do you want to have an initial setup meeting? And by the way, I meet with Corey every Wednesday at 10 a.m. And
Thank you.
right now, my time is unfortunately being claimed by a lot of things.
Understood.
So, what does it take to set it up? What does it take to get going? I'm not signing a contract for a long period of time.
It's-
My contract is you do a good job and I'll pay you.
I don't hold anybody hostage is my
Perfect.
policy.
Perfect. But we're not going to do this a month and give up. We're going to
Right.
Yeah.
Let's do 6 months. Let's give it a chance to work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And if it does, we got the other 2 restaurants.
Perfect. How about next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday, same time,
That's cool with me.
10 a.m.
Okay.
Let's do 10:30.
And
Gotcha.
let me get
30 minutes.
contact information. I want you to get mine. I want you to email me anything that I would need to bring to be ready.
Okay.
Launch.
I just got out of Mike's Smokehouse. And he signed up. He's working with me. And he has more restaurants. If we do what we say and knock this out of the park, he has more restaurants. God, this is awesome. This is awesome. We are on a roll. And we are not going to stop. Ever. Ever. Woo! Yes! Oh, this is awesome. Man. So, I'm a little bit like just on edge. Like I want to go back and just research everything about his place. Like, get everything ready for next Wednesday. But I need to go find more. I need to go find more because that's what we're doing again and again and again until you win.
Turn right onto Stringer Street, then turn left onto West Manning Street.
Thank you, Siri.
Turn left onto West Manning Street.
So we're headed to Battle Creek Homes right now. This is a log cabin manufacturer, and there's someone who I really, really want to work with. They're like 40 minutes away, so I've got a bit of a drive there. But I need to come here for an introduction. I need to meet them. There's someone who I know I can do some great things for. We just need to get our foot in the door.
How's it going? She's friendly.
Hey, how are you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Good.
How can I help you?
My name's Drew Porter. I actually got in contact with you guys maybe 2 months ago.
Okay.
My girlfriend and I moved here to Chattanooga, and we saw your guys' website. We love
Yeah.
what you guys do. I was actually wanting to see if I might be able to introduce myself to the owner.
Well, he's not here. He usually doesn't come in during the
Okay.
week. You probably need to talk to our general manager, but she just left to go on lunch, so she should
Okay.
be back in about an hour.
Gotcha.
I can give you her email address if you want to send information there, or if you just want to wait.
I'm a face-to-face kind of guy. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always better to be personable, like
Yeah.
face to face.
Yeah. Getting ready to cook up some lunch here. may have seen those couple little moments there, you know, getting nervous before a pitch. This is a very, very important little rule, okay? It's like, I always like to think of this as like a pointed spear. You have an inner voice, an inner purpose that is a pointed spear that can cut through anything, right? And so a quick example of this is like, there was one time my girlfriend and I were driving and I was high. And what happened was I saw a police car, and immediately what happened, I got overwhelmed with fear. Fear that he saw me, he knew I was high, and he was going to be coming after me. That was what I thought. It was what I believed inside. And basically that fear is like a bullet that comes into your body, and it just, it can take over. It can totally take over, you know, everything that you're thinking about. All that is on your mind is that fear coming true. And sadly, it can come true. Luckily for me, in this particular instance, I was not pulled over. In fact, I was just paranoid, and it didn't actually, you know, I thought the guy was following me and he wasn't. So I learned a very important lesson there, and it applies to today. Earlier, before Mike's Smokehouse, when I was nervous, well, you know, that was a bullet of fear coming into me, and it was trying to spread and take over my pitch. That voice was trying to say, you're not worthy to be here. But if you've already pre-sold yourself on your worth, on your value, well then all you need to do is just bring that pointed spear in and say, no, no, I am here. This is what I'm doing. I am enough. And you can sort of take that inner spear, that pointed spear, and you can cut straight through the fear. And that's what you were seeing there, you know, before Mike's, when I was doing that weird behavior, getting ready. Well, that weird behavior works. I don't do stuff that doesn't work. And that's what you were seeing there. And I guess that's sort of the theme for today, is when you're trying to break out of the pack like this, you need to sort of have these things, because you're going to go back and forth between the person that says, I'm just good enough how I am right now, and I don't want to do this thing that's scary, but you need to do the thing that's scary. And so you need to have pre-sold yourself that this is worthwhile, that you have value to this person in front of you, and you need to drown out all of that fear and basically just go straight at it and say, no, I am doing this. And that was what we were doing today. Very, very powerful little trick, you know, inside yourself. You just pull that out, that pointed spear, and it works like magic. Like you turn into someone different. Remember that one. Remember it. We'll see you tomorrow.